Assalamualaikum everyone, welcome back to this channel. This is me Ali Wahid and you are on the channel of Medicare. So as you know that we have started the practicals of pharmacognosy and this is the experiment number 1 in which we are going to study about determination of antimicrobial activity of different antibiotics using a method which is called as disc diffusion method. And our objective of doing this experiment is to determine the antimicrobial activity. We are checking the susceptibility of different antibiotics and we will check how many organisms they will destroy. So we use different types of antibiotics for that purpose. Theory is that our antimicrobial agents, they are those agents which are used for the killing of microbes, and antibacterial agents are those which are specific for the killing of bacteria. Now, some agents are there that are used to kill the bacteria, which are bactericidal, and some are there which are used to decrease or retard the growth of bacteria, which are bacteriostatic. They are not killing the bacteria, they are stopping its growth, and they are used in the medicines. And most common pathogens are detected in our sputum culture, and this sputum culture contains a lot of these like bacteria. So this is shown a agar plate which have a lot of bacteria in it, and after that we have applied the disc of antimicrobial into it, and we have checked the zone of inhibition by it. This is the control, and while the other three are the zone of inhibition that we can calculate it. Okay, now the materials or chemical that we use are these kind of material which you can remember them. In the objective and calculation, you can see we have taken the two samples A and B. We have taken two antimicrobials, cephalosporin and moxifloxacin, and their diameter and zone of inhibition is shown that ciprofloxacin is showing 20 millimeter area of zone of inhibition, while moxifloxacin is showing 22 It's mean moxifloxacin have strongest activity than the ciprofloxacin. Now let's talk about their procedure. So in order to start the checking of susceptibility of antimicrobial, first of all, the first step is to prepare a petri dish. You will take a petri dish, and how to prepare it? First of all, you have to dry or sterilize it. To sterilize it, you have to wash it, and after that, you will dry it in the hot air oven. And the hot air oven is important so that it will provide the hot air to your petri dish, and the hot air will facilitate the killing of all the microbes. After that, you will divide your petri dish into four sections and give each section a name which such as A, B, C, D. Okay. Then after that, you have to prepare the agar material into it. You have to pour the material. You have to pour MHA, which is the Muller Hinston agar. Actually, this is the agar material whose pH is about 7.4, a neutral pH at the 25 degree centigrade, and this agar is transparent. You can see across of it. And how to prepare this type of agar? So you have to take your agar powder and you will dissolve it into sterilized water, and then it will prepare. It is molten, it is in the molten form. It is heated at 45 to 50 degrees centigrade, and then you will pour your medium into these petri dishes and in a aseptic environment, and then you will cool it down. After cooling or freezing the agar properly, next step is to inoculate the bacteria into it. So now how will you inoculate the bacteria? So you will inoculate the medium with sputum sample. So you will insert a glass spreader which is a L shape. First of all, you have to sterilize it, and then you have to insert this glass spreader into your mouth, into the oral cavity, and take a small amount of sputum, and then you will spread this sputum over the agar media. After that, you will take your filter papers and cut them into the disc shape. Disc shape mean into the circular, and the diameter of the circle will be 6 millimeter. Then you have to prepare antibiotic discs. Second, third step of sorry, fourth step. So you will prepare the solution. You will dissolve your antibiotic drug like cephalosporin or moxifloxacin. You will dissolve them into a solution. You will make the solution of them. First of all, you grind them and then dissolve it into the water or any solvent that you need. And then you will dissolve your filter paper into it. And you have to work close the Bunsen burner so that aseptic environment should be make. Then you have to dip your discs into the antibiotic A. You will dry it for 5 minutes, and then you have to follow the same procedure for B, C, and D antibiotics. Okay, after that you have to label all the agar plates with your name and date, and then you have to give them a pre-diffusion time about 30 to 60 minutes. Pre-diffusion times mean it is a time that you will allow your antibiotics to diffuse completely into the agar media. After that, you will incubate it for about 16 to 18 hours at 35 to 65 temperature. Then you will observe it after the incubation. You will incubate. After that, you will observe it. You will measure the zone of inhibition, and then you will compare all the antibiotics with each other. Precautions for this experiment is that you have to wear a coat, you have to work in a clean area, you have to follow all the aseptic techniques, you have to handle all the chemicals very carefully. So this was the method by which we can check the sustainability of all the antimicrobial drugs. So this was our first experiment, and I think that now all the things are clear within your mind. And still, if you have some confusion, then let me down in the comment section and I will give answer to you. So take care, meet you soon in the next lecture. Allah Hafiz.